Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Ruth. I'm on a journey to the better version of myself. A 300 days journey, actually. So today being the 30th day of my journey, I will be answering some questions from ChatGPT. I will get to know more about this journey. I started this journey for my own growth, more like for self development and so to say, because I sat down and checked myself and I saw that staying consistent on something is actually a weakness that I've had for a while. To start something and stop halfway. Like I could start a fitness journey and quit on day 5. I used to say like it's been hard to stay on a routine that probably I designed for myself. So I sat down, I looked at it, and I was like, if I will do better this year, if I want to do better, if I want to achieve this thing better this year, then I need to change. And what more than to start a journey? I chose 300 days because I didn't want to overwhelm myself. I didn't want to get burnt out early. So I want to build a system that could lead to me achieving my goal. You know how every other year a lot of us tend to set goals that we want to achieve. Like you could from January or December of the previous year, you could be like, next year I want to be the better version of myself. I want to achieve this, I want to achieve that. And then the year comes. January, you start, you're trying to stay consistent, you're trying to go, you're trying to do what you want to do. February, you start getting burnt out. Of course, life is busy, life gets busy, and because you're so focused on this goal, let's say, okay, you say, this year, I want to be a gym person, I want to pay more attention to my health. So, January, you decide to dedicate 2 hours of every day to the gym. You want to work out for 2 hours, you want to do this, you want to do that, and you get burnt out easily because, let's be honest, 2 hours is a lot, is a whole lot. But let's say, as a beginner, you decide to take it gently. You decide to take it one step at a time. You decide to start small and build on it. Instead of that 2 hours daily, you start with 5 minutes. It could be 5 minutes intense running. It could be 10 minutes walk or 30 minutes walk around your room, around your house, something like that. And you see that you will now begin to settle into it. No matter how busy you get, no matter how busy life gets, you'll be able to stay consistent. You'll be able to keep to this routine. And at the end of the year, you'll see that 10 minutes or that 30 minutes that you've been consistently keeping from January to now December, you'll now see that, wow, I've actually achieved my goal. Instead of that 2 hours that you envisioned initially, which now led to you getting overwhelmed and eventually burnt out. So I decided to take things slow, being that I knew that this is something that is good for me. It's for me of now being so focused on the goal. I am instead building a system whereby each day I do a 1% progress. It could be okay, I do 10,000 steps daily. I do this daily. And at the end of the day, I am getting closer to my goal. That is what I mean. So I started this journey for myself because I want to look at this moment in January, God's willing, in December, God's willing. I want to look at this moment and be so grateful that I did it, that I started, that I've come this far, that I was able to achieve this, that this year I was able to achieve this goal and that goal. So that was why I started. So for the past 1 month, for the past 30 days, I was able to stay consistent in working out. So I dedicated 5 days of the week for a proper workout routine, and the other 2 days as my rest days. That is Saturdays and Sundays. For the past 30 days, I've disciplined myself to now a proper, should I say in my own terms, a healthy eating habit. Before now, I tend to lay down and eat sometimes, which I knew it was bad. I've always knew it was a bad habit, but yeah, now because I intentionally want to change, I intentionally want to build a system that works for my health, I decided to leave that habit, to break free from that habit. And I am glad. For the past 30 days, I've been able to eat while properly sitting down, like the right posture. And afterwards, I do not lay down immediately. I still sit back, and like sometimes I walk around for some minutes so that my food can be able to digest well. And I've been able to not to discipline myself to not eat so late into the night. And 6 p.m. I am done till the following day. And even on the following day, I do not eat anything before 11 p.m. So if you check, it's more like an intermediate fasting, like from 6 to 11. That's like how many hours I've done this past 30 days is to take enough water. In as much as I've always loved drinking water, I've now intentionally checked how much water I take daily, which is something new. Initially, I just know that I take a lot of water. I could take 2 sachets instantly, something like that. But now I am intentionally trying to monitor my water intake and see how much water I take daily. I also started sleeping better. I'm getting 6 to 8 hours sleep depending, and I've been able to consistently put myself out there, to consistently post on TikTok, on Facebook every day, on YouTube sometimes every day. Well, the hardest part of staying consistent for me is filming, honestly, because some days I forget that I need to film, and it was hard getting used to my voice. Hearing my voice, it was weird to record maybe a voiceover and now having to listen to my voice. It was weird. It was hard. Another hard thing of staying consistent is the eating habit. Not necessarily the eating habit, but eating healthy. Because food is expensive, and having to now have the need to incorporate more proteins into my meals is more expensive, and it's hard. 30 days, I feel I am more confident. Talking to you right now, on day one, I would have thought that I could not. I can't. But now, I am beginning to get more comfortable talking to the camera. It is not weird anymore. And I'm beginning to get used to the editing and the whole other stuffs. Be able to post. After 30 days, I feel more confident in myself, because before now, it was really, even when I started, people around me were like, 300 days, can you? It is a long time. These 30 days have changed me. If I can stay consistent for 30 days and I am feeling this healthy, this lighter, I am feeling this confident, I am beginning to do this, Now, think of what I can achieve in 300 days. That is the point where I am at. Initially, when I started, I thought that by day 30, my clothes would be so much loose on me, and everybody would just see at one glance, ha, you've actually lost the weight, you've done that, you look brighter, you look this, you look that. But then reality is different, and I feel maybe I don't know if I'm doing everything right. I am trying my best to do what I think is right, but I feel lighter, but I do not look it. 3 days might be so small to notice the type of difference that I was thinking I could get. So, but having these people notice and actually talk to me about it is type of has kind of giving me more confidence, and like I was like an emotional support in a way. I don't know if you understand, but yeah, a lot. I cannot really pinpoint what I'm focusing. I'll show you what I can do, my hobbies. I just want to show you. I just want to show you a lot. A lot. So I'll be sharing a lot of recipes going forward, like cook dishes, pastries. I'll be doing a lot of looks, creating and recreating a lot of looks. And of course, play with my hair. This is my hair, by the way. Play with my hair a little more and watch it grow more because gigantic hair. So yeah, I want to show you all those things, and I love to sing. So hopefully, if I don't get too shy, I'll show you that part of myself too. Yeah, I just want to show you a bit of everything. A bit of everything, not just the workout thing. Of course, I would like you to be a part of this journey because I believe that there is so much more that you can do. Maybe it's not in your plan or to-do list for this year, but I feel like, and I know that you can be so much more than you are right now, and you can do a lot. So I would want you to be part of this journey. You can indicate your interest. It could be like you can think of me as an accountability partner, and who knows, we could create a little community where we like encourage one another and help each other stay accountable and stay on the goal, stay focused, stay consistent, more like. So yeah, indicate your interest. It could be in my DM, it could be in the comment section, and I'll be sure to reach out. Thank you. And I will see you in my next one. How do you see my day one and now? Can you spot the difference, or should I wait till day 60?